Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
Black culture.
Oh, I don't
Here
like
we
talking
go.
black culture.
Yeah, when we bring up this topic,
It's specific.
Here we go.
Oh yeah,
It's-
I'm not
it's
gonna
specific.
talk.
Okay, when we bring up this topic, where are we going with block culture?
Okay, I'm
specifically so that we
specifically,
can get into this.
This talk about to give me a headache.
if we're being
Just
technical,
know my
I'm not-
conscience ain't black.
this has to do. Some type of culture is so entwined with fake nails, fake eyelashes, and fake hair.
Ratchet.
Is this as great of an aspect of a certain type of culture as we make it out to be, or is it just another form of repression?
I think that's bullshit.
What?
What's bullshit exactly?
Yeah.
Okay, read that one more time, Francis, because all I heard was fake nails, fake hair, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is that what we're talking about? Are we talking about like women?
Insecurity.
I just don't feel like that.
Could it be that?
Yeah, read that one more time.
Thank you for name dropping, by the way. I'm not your conscience, but okay.
Oh my God, cut it out. Don't start with me today.
You already said your conscience isn't black.
Oh well, he didn't say anything wrong. And if he did, who's gonna say something to him? Nobody.
Why is a certain type of culture so entwined with fake nails, fake eyelashes, fake hair, etc., whatever you want to apply to that? Is this as great of a culture as we make it out to be? Or is it just another form of repression? I put two sides of the question because there's always two sides of an answer.
Maybe
But
they
why
just want to
is
be
this
somebody
considered
else.
black culture? Like, why are we just talking about black? Those being things of black culture?
Okay, this is my
We're
thing.
talking about this thing being black culture because everything you just now said, it stems from black culture, and everything that people usually do stems from black culture. Even everything white girls do stems from everything that black women do.
Can I use two examples? If you went to any Asian country and then take away the skin complexion, put fake nails, fake eyelashes, and fake hair / weave onto a woman, what is the most likely culture to be the answer for this woman? What's the most likely skin complexion they're going to reply that's going to be on this woman? And the second thing to say why it's related to black culture, look at Bad Baby. Okay, me and Danielle talked about this a couple episodes. Why was everybody overreacting? I went through her Instagram and maybe Conscience changed his perspective on, because she had like 20 straight posts with images and videos where if I did not know, I would have thought she was a non-white person. But the point is everybody knows she's white and she has fake hair, fake eyelashes, and fake nails, and she's tanning, and they're saying she's appropriating black culture. So black people themselves relate these attributes to black culture. So when one whole group of people related to black culture and then every other group on average relates it to black culture, that's why I believe it's related to black culture.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Honestly, as a woman, maybe I disagree. I don't feel like I when I think about that, the first thing I think of women changing their skin complexion, the false nails and the extensions, I'm not even gonna hold you. I think Jersey Shore, I think Italian girls. They love tanning, they love false nails, they love hair extensions, they love, you know what I'm saying, big hair. But a lot of people don't notice when women who aren't of color get certain things enhanced, like extensions and stuff, because their hair texture might match the extensions more, or it's done differently to where as though you can't see it. Methods of doing extensions on more straight hair is way different from coarse hair because they like put it in like the smallest sections to the point where you can't see it. It's like, I forget how they call it, but whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that, that's considered a factor too. When I watch nail videos and tutorials and shit, a lot of my videos come from France and Italy and shit, and those women wear the most false nails, and they get their bodies done the most, more than black women that I've seen. or women of color that I've seen over the world. But I've learned that through social media and through meeting other people. But I think because society and us being black, we're quick to target and jump on people for doing things that look similar to us because we feel like stuff was already taken from us. And so it's easy to just point and blame on people for doing things that they feel like are normal. Some people don't want to feel pale. What's wrong with wanting to get a tan? They might not want to be black. They might not want to go completely dark. You know what I'm saying? People from the Jersey Shore, the Italian people, they love being tan and fucking hate black people. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I think about it, me personally. And I refuse to accept the idea of wanting your body to look a different way or beauty enhancements to be different as a form of cultural appropriation. Like,
Valid points. I just want to say, I hope you know these questions are coming from on average social basis. Okay?
okay, cool.
Any of the men have anything to say?
Yeah, I think that culture that we actually have, this new eyelash to nail to quote unquote lace front culture we have is just absolutely tacky. And across the board, no matter if it's a Indian or Asian or Spanish, none of them ever. You don't see them. Any of these guys that date any of these women, they don't have to worry about them going to bed with them with a wig on their head. Only we do, on average. And we consistently complain about it all the time. And we bring it up all the time. And for some reason, out of insecurity, which they have, because our women through social media have been shown, if you're taught when you're a little girl, every single time you see a beautiful woman, she has long flowing hair down her back. Long flowing hair down her back. Long flowing hair down her back. Not curly hair, not a cute afro. Long flowing hair down her back.
Long lashes.
Long lashes.
Shiny nails.
Shiny eyes that aren't your color because they're contacts. Everything is just like fake and aesthetic. If you're constantly seeing that, or whitewashed, so to speak, because usually it's not even, if you're seeing something of a beauty nature, it's not of a black female's nature, it's a white female. If you see men killing a whole bunch of people in a movie, they're not doing that so that they can save a black woman. They're doing it to save a white woman. So the value level that you get to see as a black girl, even growing up looking, is low.
Can I just somewhat disagree with that specific part? I would say all races want to be in the middle. As X said, Italians don't want to be black, but they don't want to be pale.
Yeah.
And I would make the case a lot of black women, they don't want to be pale, but they want to be lighter.
Fair-skinned, yeah.
They were sold that. Don't you feel they were sold that narrative even by television? They always promote the light-skinned girl. They always promote the girl with the hair that's not black hair, that's not afro.
Of course, granted, we were sold that. Then. But we should know now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And a lot of times, our women wear lace fronts and straight hair and shit because our men don't want our natural hair, our stretch marks, our beauty, our dark skin. A lot of our men, I didn't say all men, but I'm saying, come on, how many men do we see on our Facebook page instead of sharing Amara La Negra, Afro-Latina who has a big-ass afro.
Can you say those words again?
But no.
Go ahead, let her go, because she
But they'll share Ari, Moneybag's girlfriend or whatever the case may be, because her hair is usually straight and she has a lace front and long lashes, you know what I'm saying? Granted, they both do get dressed and they wear enhancements and shit, but there's the dark skin in the afro versus the light skin and the flowy hair. A lot of that doesn't just stem from what we learned over time through society and the media and all of that shit, but it comes from people accepting our natural hair. Niggas don't want to fuck their girlfriend with their natural hair and the bitch have nappy, say she's naturally, she has naturally coarse hair. You know what I'm saying? She feel like she got to sleep with a bonnet on because her afro might, push down or some shit.
I mean, if you take care of your hair, we don't have to worry about that.
No, that's not true. Think about it. Everybody is different. Imagine if you're a Haitian girl, and you don't wear weave, you wear natural hair, and your hair is coarse, and you don't like to wear it out because you feel like people don't find it as appealing or attractive because your man is sharing posts of girls with straight hair. You know what I'm saying? It comes from our men too. It doesn't just come from us. It
So
comes
you're
from everywhere.
stating, and right there, you're basically stating the insecurity that women have.
But at the end of the day, we know this. So at some point as women, we have to stop with that insecurity on our own. We can't depend on y'all to take that away from us. We know that. We know where it comes from. So it's just a matter of accepting your own beauty. In the
Can everybody remember the points? I just want to quickly answer Damien's question. The media, yes, promotes whiteness, paleness, but I would say from a genetic level, everybody wants to be in the middle, because if you're too pale, it's too easy to get skin cancer. If you're too dark, it's too hard to absorb sun. So I feel, genetically speaking, from a subconscious level,
we all crave the idea of a mixed race, yeah.
Yes, because you're dark enough to where you're less likely to get skin cancer, but you're not dark enough to where you need to be out in the sun for 10 hours a day to get enough vitamin D.
And then it helps with social norms and shit like that. Like, most people don't come at you like, oh, you're a white girl, or oh, you're a black girl. It's
everybody loves, if you're not racist.
Everybody loves you when you're in the middle.
Yes.
Oh, I fucking hate that shit.
Now, now go back to the insecurity things. I just want to point that out there from a
on
subconscious
that level of the insecurity things. We've all seen this post before, where it's been said that, even by women that actually posted it, that said, your man does not like that $800 weave. You like that $800 weave, and you do that to compete with other women. And other women have actually admitted that they do dress up a lot, because a lot of times, men, we think it's for us, like, oh, it's from us. But sometimes, like, you women are actually competing. Like, you see her, she goes on Facebook, she has these her glitter things here, and she's just that and the third. She's got 572 likes. You do not want to go natural, no makeup, Alicia Keys, and get your little 40, 30 likes from your family members and your 4 Facebook friends. No.
But
But
that's also how some people feel. Some people like and prefer to have enhanced beauty. Some people that doesn't just they like being natural, but some people just prefer to look other ways.
Well,
I love that. No, I love that. But let's go here. Where do we draw the line? Where do we stop seeing our girl with her hair glued underneath a matted thing all year round, and every time we got to see her, it's glued? You've seen the girls before. Every single time, they're dressing up like it's a matinee, a ball night every single
night.
day, just to go to work, just to hang out.
How about just to go to the store?
When do we draw the line?
As a woman, I'm not going to say where do we draw the line. It's where do they draw the line. It's an individual thing. You know what I'm saying? Either you're comfortable with being natural or you're not, and it's either because of your own insecurities or because of society. But either way, we know what it is, we know where it's stemming from, and it's just a matter of accepting that. And as women and as humans, it's hard for us to say those things and also apply them or change them or accept them. You know what I'm saying? So granted, it's something we all want to change, but if you pay attention to certain things, especially being a woman in social media right now, what's big is making sure your natural nails are fire under your acrylic nails. Making sure that your hair is braided down and you're using growth serums and rice water and hair treatments in your hair underneath your wigs.
Okay, I can respect that.
So it's maintaining the beauty, yeah.
But my thing is, I thought with acrylic nails always ruin or they damage the nails.
But it depends.
They
so,
do.
I'm a nail tech.
Okay.
Right. Okay, right.
There was no need for that.
No,
But
I was just saying. He was about to say they are, but I was about to explain how they are and how they how they
you
aren't.
Have to put.
So
Go ahead.
nah, he was just like, okay. Well, I was like, oh yeah, okay. Anyway, shut up, Donnie. But yeah, acrylic, anything that's not you isn't necessarily beneficial. But in a lot of cases, in a lot of ways, acrylics can help your nails grow and do, different things, heal the process, all that shit, get thicker, whatever the case. It's just how they're taken off, how they're done, your maintenance and stuff like that. But yeah, it can be done.
Okay, so I feel I draw the line the moment it goes from just what's the word? Aesthetic?
Enhancement?
And aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it becomes actually part of you. So, hey, I don't fuck with fake nails and weave and shit, but I'll take that over a fake booty and fake tits any day.
Everybody
That's
does
true.
it for the aesthetic. Everybody wants to be a basic aesthetic. Everybody wants that trend. Like,
But I understand where
It's
you're coming
sick.
from, X. But my thing is, why, if you want to do it for a party or you want to do it for a meeting, it's like, okay, I guess men do the same shit. But why are you doing it to go scratch your ass? Why are you doing it to go
I
get some
you.
food?
I feel you. That's how I feel. You
They
see me on Facebook.
embody that person. They become the lace front. They become the I'm going live. I'm cute now. They become the I'm not. And once they become that,
There's no going back.
yeah, because they get a certain attention and everything with that. They don't want to go back to the other natural girl. She can't do that. She just has a little ponytail, a little thing. She's just there. She's not going to be doing all this little extra stuff.
I don't agree.
You
I
say
I
that,
feel
but
like
how often do you see a pretty,
like you're
beautiful black
dragging-
girl that goes, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'm not, they always wait till they got the lace front on. Now it's time to talk. But if it got the hair on, they don't have the same confidence. That's what I used to tell my girl.
I think
before.
he's speaking
It's her-
on average,
it's
and I
the-
agree with him.
It's the persona that they project once they become the diva. That fucking stupid song. Ratchet, bougie, ratchet,
Oh,
bougie,
Savage song?
slow, savage. Yeah, once they become that, the Cardi B persona that everybody, I got my nails done, my eyelashes on, fuck you
even
niggas.
she comes
Let me chase my
natural,
bag.
So I
Does she,
kinda feel
though?
Like
No, she
sometimes.
doesn't.
Well, first
sometimes-
off, she's not natural because she
I
has.
said even sometimes she
It's a
comes
whole
natural, like getting
persona.
all live with her face and her natural hair and stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, the reason why I said I put the question is this a form of repression? My biggest thing is I hate more than anything else makeup. Why does any woman need makeup? And if you're trying to better yourself, why don't you drink a lot of water? Why don't you eat healthy? Why don't you put natural oils on your skin that heal and replenish?
Oh, baby, wait till you see me on my birthday.
The answer is yes to what you said, because let's go take this a step further. I'm going to simplify it for you. Do you value those women that we just spoke about with their demeanors, personas, and attitudes over more natural, sensible women who actually are more secure in themselves, who are actually a little bit tougher to get, who won't just hop on your dick because you got the bag, the cool chain, or the cool car?
Are you insinuating that women who are natural are more sensible than women who?
Correct. Yes. And you know what's the craziest thing? That I'm doing that? Whether I'm right or wrong doesn't matter, because that's the way we view those women. We view them as more valuable than the other ones.
We or you?
No, well, guys, do you?
Average men.
Yeah, average. Men on average. Yeah.
That.
I'm trying to just give you a consensus on how we think. Like,
No, I hear you. I'm listening to you.
Erica
And
Badu, she has like 3 baby daddies, but because look at him, he
She's so
melted.
natural.
Yeah, exactly. Look, he melted. Why? Because of her persona and the way she carries herself. She doesn't carry herself like a Nicki Minaj, where he's probably just thinking like, nah, somebody
maybe-
else can have that. You see what I'm saying?
Maybe it would be different if you had a woman who wore makeup and hair extensions and shit like that, to maybe who cared enough to go as deep into it. For me, I don't. I'm just trying to think on a perspective of women in general, because I come naturally all the time, unless it's like a little shit here and there and shit. But I don't know why they choose it, but it is
My
what it
ex
is.
was
Like,
natural.
I feel like
Most of my girlfriends is natural.
X, I respect that,
I
but
feel like
at the
that's how
same
they
time,
come.
I feel most women who are what we're describing wouldn't have the balls to actually dig deep into themselves to explain the real reason why they're doing what they're
But
doing.
imagine how hard it is for you to love your natural beauty when you have a world around you that constantly shows you differently. And
But-
that's what I'm just trying to have you guys understand that. Like,
No, we understand that, but I feel this goes into the whole: how willing are you to not be a follower? How willing are you to not care what
Other
a
people
group
think.
of people you don't even know think?
okay, so what if
Got it in my phone.
what
I'll
if
pull it up
these
right now.
these things and these ways
this
that
is the
they
perfect. I'm gonna
feel
pull it
like
up right
women
now.
should look, these women actually genuinely do like more than they like how they look naturally.
But that's the problem.
We're
Everybody
humans. It's a mental thing.
yes, but everybody needs. Okay, for example, plastic surgery is cheap enough now that if I wanted to, technically I could change my face. Technically, if I wanted to, I could become taller. But what's the point of going through all that shit if that's to impress other people. The reason why I want to change my height is because women don't like a short guy. But instead of going after women who are so superficial to just look at my height, I'm going to try to find a woman who can see more than that. And yes, I know height is a way of, oh, he's going to make good babies. But at the same time, there's a lot of science that says the moment you go over 6 feet, you're more likely at heart disease. You're more likely at bad knees just because of the way the human body is. So there's always two sides to every story.
Yeah, I can't answer the question because I'm not them. You feel
Okay.
me? I'm just trying to find. I keep trying to advocate for them, but either way, I just feel like whatever they feel is beautiful to them, whether it's enhancements or not, whether it's surgery or makeup or whatever case may be. You know?
I took a screenshot of what this girl said right here, and she
Okay.
posted a picture of her natural self, and she said exactly this, and I read into what she said. She said, "No more filters, no more makeup, no more wigs. Woo, woo. One security that I had was my nose. Swear I hated the fact that my huge nose and no top lip, and I had the nerve to have these fat cheeks. Combination made absolutely no sense to me at all, but this feature runs deep into the Whitneys and the Harrises, and I've never been ashamed of my bloodline, raw and uncut." She's showing her face with her natural hair. But if you notice what she said in there, after she said no more makeup, no wigs, and everything, she goes, "Whoo, one insecurity that she's
Those
glad
girls, yeah.
that she's not, she doesn't have to put the wigs on and put that on and she shedded that persona, and that's what I'm talking about. I do not mind if I got a natural girl that just loves her natural self and she feels like a beautiful mermaid in her natural hair. And once in a blue, she wants to go and put that lace front on with her friends. But when she puts that lace front on, I want her to know she didn't go up. You didn't go up a notch. You went down a notch so that you can go play. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go up a notch. You went down a notch so that you can go play. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a hater.
It's not
like,
necessarily a hater. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, one of your boys or your girls or something, they want to go do some funky shit for a week or something like that. And it's like, all right, go ahead. You can go do that funky shit. But when you're done with that, just come back over here and just be your natural, powerful self that I love. Not the made up self that you want to play for that one night.
Okay, cool. Now say you see this hit ass bitch walking down the street, right? And you just know she ugly as fuck and she knows she ugly as fuck, but she natural as all hell. And you're trying to respect her because of her natural beauty, but she just butt ugly in the face, and you just knew if you like slapped a little bit of makeup on her, boo, she be good and she
A
feel
butt
great.
ugly bitch is a butt ugly bitch no matter
I'm
what.
going to give you...
A butt ugly bitch.
Go ahead. What were you saying? Go ahead.
So, I was gonna lose that. Lost it.
No, but the end story to that is she loses. She doesn't maintain. If you do the trickery, the catfishing the guys, what happens? If
He finds out eventually.
No. If we think you're our dream girl, what are we doing? We're rolling out the carpet. We think you might be the one. We're ready to show you to our boys. We stop talking to these other girls. We stop texting them everything. But if you start,
What are you talking about?
If you start,
Wait.
if you unreel the catfish, and we just start to mean, you go from our 9.4 that we thought you were down to our 7.0 or a dusty one at that, and you're just like, now you're just like.
I stopped listening
value
when you
goes
started
out there.
advocating for y'all men talking about we don't do this and we don't do that, and when we,
Everything we're discussing comes down to makeup. It's a form of repression. If you don't wear this, if you don't look your best, then you're a hit bitch, which is not the case. What?
Unless you're a hit bitch, so put some makeup on and
No.
ignore these niggas.
See, you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
You're the problem.
You're part of the problem.
If you want to wear makeup, wear it. Like
No,
the
but
fuck?
this is where I agree with Damien. If you want to do this for a certain event or for a special occasion, I get, do your thing. But the moment it becomes a part of your daily routine, your life, that is the problem.
This man felt like if you put makeup on at all, you go down a notch.
No,
like,
I agree with him. I feel every single woman, 99.99% of the
what
time.
he's saying is it's cool once in a while. That's all he's saying.
Because every person likes
not all
to
the
express
time.
themselves.
I don't wear makeup.
What I'm saying is, don't become the persona. Even for that ugly girl. Yeah, I've seen those videos of those ugly people. That's the thing. An ugly girl can't enhance, because that's the thing. Makeup is for enhancement. You can't be ugly and just put on a little bit of makeup and then all of a sudden look cute. You've seen it before. Ugly girl with some lipstick on and she's
That
just,
one
you're
girl.
still ugly.
There's one skinny
like,
girl.
It's either you just do a whole new
like real
face
dark.
or you're just done. And if you do a whole new face,
Then that's
you're,
not.
you're
You're catfishing.
catfishing.
Well, like
And-
that one Chinese bitch. She got a whole bunch of plastic surgery. Beautiful woman. She had a kid, and the kid came out ugly as hell, and the man ended up suing her because he did not know that before the plastic surgery she was beat.
Wait, okay, so China, they are the
would've been
biggest catfishes. Oh my gosh, their videos, they put like fucking stickers on their
Prosthetics?
eyelids.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
change their noses every time they do their makeup, like to make their
Yeah,
faces
Asia's
small.
bad.
Like it, wow, like
Yeah, you getting a whole anime character.
they got some they got some repression down here for real.
Well, that's why, technically speaking, if you want to fuck the best transgender of your life, you don't go to Brazil. You go to not Taiwan. What's
what the hell just
Bangkok?
Anybody tell me what
The
just
country of Bangkok.
Right? How do you go to transgender?
My point is, as bad as America and the Western society is when it comes to being fake, the East and Asia is so much worse. So much worse. You think you fucked a bad tranny? No. Go to Asia.
Yeah, they've been
You
doing.
think you fucked a bad trainee?
All right.
Yeah,
Go to
I
Asia.
heard about the stories there before I heard about them here, but now they're here.
Yeah.
What?
It's called Bangkok for a reason.
Yeah.
Shout out Hangover 2. That's a great one.
Bangkok.
My mind's
Okay.
blown.
Bangkok.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.